Terus ini maksudnya piye? Oh, ada kameranya lah. Cek, open ini. Ya, Pak. Nah, nah, bisa. Enggak, itu mulu. Enggak apa-apa. Tapi mata. Ketemu cari lah, Pak. Itu nomor satu yang banget tulisanmu. Gila ini, Bey. Gila nanti pakai kontrol. Terlalu. Ini disesuaikan ya. Gila, gila. Emang ini udah mulai nih. Halo, everyone. Today I will sharing about automation best practice using graphics and sensors. This session we will learn about Java naming convention, assertion using handles measures, Java X lambda expression, Java X streams. Chapter 1, Java naming convention. Talking about Java naming convention, we will talking about how easy we read our code. In this part, with easier to read is upper side, and in bottom side like not have conventions. Java Naming Officer is a role to follow as you decide what to name your identifier, such as class, package, variable, constant, method, etc. Uh, we have a Java code convention, like for class name should start with uppercase letter, um, upper camel case, it's member data, member controller. For method name, so start with lowercase letter, lower camel case, and the above. For variable name, so start with lowercase letter, lower camel case. And for package name, should be in lowercase letter. For constant, should be in uppercase letter with words paired by underscores. The question is, if we don't use Java naming convention, is our code is still working? Uh, yes, our code still working, but uh, if we implement code convention, by using standard Java naming convention, you make your code easy to read for yourself and for other programmers. Readability of Java program is very important. It indicates that less time is spent to figure out what the code does. Next chapter is Hunters Methods. Hunters is not test framework, but methods are very useful in tests. Hunters allow checking for condition in your code via existing method class. Why should we use Hunters methods? Because more readable. Uh, in the typical assertion we use assert equals. Uh, and the second assertion we use methods. In the second assertion, uh, the assertion uh, like your uh, uh, like your friend talking about it, but uh, then, and then using methods we get better viral message, type safety. We using a search calls if the name is not met type will not compile, but using methods it doesn't compile. And we can uh, create custom methods too. And there is a lot of great methods that shape with hunters, like object methods equal to has to string, bin has property, collection has entry, has item, content string, number, string methods, logical method, and uh, I will demo it. In I will demo it. When we assert a list of number using assert equals, we know that the numbers is have size more than one. If we assert the size of list is greater than 10, it will throw error. Uh, in exception, error only have expected true but was false. If we use measures, when the assertion is wrong, he will tell us expected value is equals or greater than 10. Then, but the size of list is only 6 with less than 10. That's why methods is have better failure message. Then to check different error null pointer, methods have better and on check error null pointer. Before we use methods, if there is null value, it will gonna throw. But if we use methods, expected is instead of the column string, but the value is null. Uh, it not throw null pointer. Then we can assert using equal. This is a function on methods, methods methods. Like equal check, we can use uh, we can uh, in our test we use equal. We can this is same. This three line is same. We can use s equal expected data equal or is only use is this is same. We can use equal check ignore case using equal to ignore case. If you want to check not equal, we just place is not equal like this. Is not equal like this. Then we can the check of value of number like greater than equal to or less than equal to expected data. We can check list to list like function has size, has item, every item greater than value. The other function is check null string like not empty string or empty or null string. Then we can use custom methods too. If we have need to create our custom, like this is not from methods. this is I create my custom measures. Like if we want to know to assert the length of data, this is my custom measures. We can use feature measures interface to create our custom measures. Uh, for example, in this case is if we have list menu of integer. Uh, I mean this maybe using methods we can in use in assertion before if we want to take the list uh, uh, given we have case we have list of price list of price how to assert that all price below than uh, 100 that's the thing berapa 100.000 Asbut 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 Asputra eh? If you want assert is the list is below than 10 we can use uh, the list uh, as I have written. Less than 10 like that like this. Uh, the assertion is true if the value contain 11, maybe it will error. If the item is value less than 10, but item 11 was greater than 10, like this. We can use function of every item, and we can use the function of content string too in list of string to assert that this one the item content the assertion is true. We can assert that all list in item discount contain string discount. Okay, next chapter is lambda expression. Lambda expression are introduced in Java 8 and are thought to be the biggest feature of Java 8. Lambda expression facilitates functional programming and simplifies the development a lot. The typically of lambda expression is uh, a comma separated list of formal parameter enclosed in parentheses. The arrow token and the expression body, which consists of single expression or a statement block. Why lambda? Because using lambda we can enable functional programming, readable and concise code. Uh, Using functional programming, we can we can make less potential of bug because it uh, because it economic line code. Look that before Java Lambda, if we can if we want to use comparator interface, we need to uh, write the code like this. It about six line. After use lambda, we can just uh, write the code like this. This is the parameter, arrow token, and the statement block statement compared to string two. Uh, then lambda is used in stream. In development, we have stream that represent a sequence object from source with support aggregate operation. Typically, stream is provide a set of elements specific type in a sequential manner. Then the source of stream is the collection array and input output resource as input source. Then aggregate operation, stream support aggregate operation like filter, map, limit, reduce, find, match, and so on. Pipelining, most of stream operation return stream itself so that the result can be pipelined. Then automatic iteration, stream operation does the iteration internally over the source element provide. In contrast to collection where explicit iteration is required. Uh, this is some of stream operation like for each, map, filter, limit, sort, and collect. I will demo it. This is we use comparator before using lambda. We need to define interface override the method of comparator. Then we call the method of comparator like this. And using lambda, we just need to write code like this. Operator lambda, then the parameter, lambda expression, then the statement block. It will return same value. Uh, or the function stream for it, we can use stream to loop our list like this. In loop in Java 7 we use loop iteration like this. And to loop list, we use loop like this. Uh, Using stream can use function of for each and we can use lambda expression like this. Text maybe text. This tag is representation of every item in list. This will generate same look like that the function is same using Java 2 and using stream for it more simple. Then we need to write code like this. And before using lambda, using stream, we can use filter function that for filter the item in list. Um, to filter list only start with A. This is a list. List. We can use list stream then filter only the list the uh, item items start with replica. It will collect the list that only start with A. Then we look to print it. Look like the only item that filter with start with A like this. Then we can use map function map to map the every item of list. Uh, in this case, if we want to map length of item in list to the another list, we can use stream like this. list stream map string length of item will map to the list, and when we print it, the list will return to the length of item. Like every item length is returned to the the new collection. Then we can use function collect in stream to collect uh, new list of our filter. Uh, we use stream filter, then only filter in list in this list content one, then uh, you know collision filters. This will return using collect. We will return new list that only contain the item that contain only one. If we print it, collect for look that it will return new list that only contain string one. C1, B1, and C1 to 3. In automation, we can use stream uh, to look if we have list. Maybe if in this case, if we have list of menu in Blibli, if we want to click on for the example, if we want to click start, maybe we will if before we use stream, we will look the list, then check if this the list text content equals Biblimat. it we can click it like this. But if we use trim, we can use function filter like this. It will filter the menu that equals to Bliblimat, and then use function find first. Then if present, uh, the element will be clicked like this. We can use like stream in this case. Okay. Jadi this is my presentation buat this sharing session. There is any question from, ada pertanyaan? Ya Pak. Assertion. Uh, the real case is equal using equal to check string. Gimana maksudnya? Oke. Okay. Maybe we have list maybe when we have a list of discount, this list of item discount, maybe that will be. Maybe if the for the real implementation, if maybe if we want to check if uh, in this page content item discount that have all item in this page will have paper cut maybe. Or maybe we can first pick pick it pick of paperclass. It's we can create the in the page we can create the list to get um, the list of forget what the function from the In the page, we will use a method to get all name of product name. And then we have uh, all common name, all in paper cartridge. This, we will get a list in this page. Then to assert that all item contain have paper cut name, we can use assert. Uh, if the assert uh, not targets your IDE, you can type asserted like this, then do Alt enter, then import static method, then choose method asserted. Then we can assert that all product name, all product name, we can use function of as item. We need to import the function. Sorry. Content string like this. So using as item, we can check that all product name in this page. Uh, we will check content string paper cut like this. In the before if we not use methods, maybe we will loop first, then find then loop every item uh, if content paper cut like this. Gimana? Hai. Oh my god. The advantage is in my presentation is I mentioned that more readable because before for using answer unit, we will read from assert equals. This is the expected, then the actual value from right side to left side. But using methods, we read from left side to right side. That like your maybe your KLit talking about uh, the assertion like assertion portfolio has position like this. This is more readable. Then patches have better failure message. Uh, in this case, I will demo. In the list, content 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six. Uh, the size of numbers is 6. 6. If we want to assert using the unit, maybe we will use assert equals. The expected is true. The actual is number size is more than 10. If we assert like this, we will throw error. It will throw error. Assertion is false. Uh, the error only tell that expected is true, but was false. They not tell the detail. But if we use handlers, if the assertion error, this is will throw error. They will like telling us what the code what should code do. Yes, they tell that expected a value equal to greater than 10. This is our expected, but 6 was less than 10. He tell that the size of list is only 6, like this. This is why the hamsters have better failure message. And then type safety. Uh, yeah, if we assert string to integer, the using assert unit, it will compile and but fails. Then using methods, if the string compare to integer, it does not compile. Then if we have maybe a complex case or we have to define that the function of methods is not in the list, we can use we can create our custom methods. In this case, in this example, I create custom methods to assert that length of string. Then methods have a lot of function that we can use. Like before I demo that use ini. Sorry. This, we don't use item because to check that the page contain paper cut, all product name contain paper cut. We need to use every item contain string paper cut like this. But use as item itu that to check that item contain uh, some of object, but to check all product name have paper cut, we need to use every item. And uh, 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 iPhone in some of our QA using like this. Maybe uh, some of QA if we have list of something, maybe product, list product, maybe product, product. Uh, uh, you want to check that product A is exists. I found that he used like this. Maybe kalian misalnya pass sama dengan false, they will look the list like it's being product in quality product. He will look the list, then he will compare that actual product if uh, is matched with the expected product. Then if expected on in list, they will like this pass kemudian through, then they will use accept like this, accept through pass happen like this. This is not wrong, but we will he will he, their code not concise, and he will code math line using math methods. We just use like call the list, then using uh, tell you using function has item expected product. This is same. This line is same. This all line like this. Okay, Argo. Another question maybe. Any other question? Aja ada pertanyaan? Or maybe have some problem when we code? Yeah. Yes. Uh, yes. The answer is yes. Because using if we use traditional loop, hmm, maybe to print the item. the different if we use traditional loop like this. It will if we have maybe many of if else if they will process uh, every case like this. They will loop every item, but using stream they will only uh, hit one line code like this. Uh, this like using stream we have automatic iteration that uh, the iteration is the like maybe like internal processing of it. But if we have collection, it will explicit iteration. It will execute every block of iteration. Maybe we can I will explain one on one with you. Yes, yes, yes. No, like that. Mm. Uh, for the detail, uh, it tell that the stream iteration is internally in the function of stream itself. But the detail I don't know. It will, but stream is used functional programming. uh, will give a good performance to when compiling. That- Okay, another question. Okay, no question. Mas Wid, sudah Mas Wid? Ada pertanyaan? No. Okay, I think is enough for this sharing session. Sorry uh, for the for the my mistake in this sharing session. Uh, Thank you very much.